My humble pranams at the lotus feet of my Divine Mother Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Thank you, the organizing committee, giving us this opportunity to share the last 12 months of our Australian devotees' inspiring works in Australia. Despite of the global pandemic, our devotees, they continue to do their inspiring works to the local community and wide Australian community, and also to our devotees. Now what you see behind me is one of the community engagement activity happened in the last few months. Now I pleased to offer the last 12 months of inspiring works at Bhagavan's feet. Thank you, Sai Ram.
Over the past year, the Sri Sathya Sai International Organization of Australia has seen dynamic growth in the way we connected with both our members and the wider community. The COVID-19 pandemic gave the SSSIO Australia a unique opportunity to increase our connection to members and to Sai in a time when the world was isolating. Several programs and initiatives successfully transitioned to online programs and platforms. Through the Sai Australia YouTube channel, Australian members have been able to observe and celebrate many significant days, including Aradhana Mahotsavam, Guru Purnima, Ishwaramma Day, Avatar Declaration Day, and Buddha Purnima, to mention a few, as well as regular national devotional programs, study circles across all regions, and webinars featuring international guests. We also took part in the International Global Akhanda Bhajans by offering a submission of devotional songs to the international organization. Several of these initiatives still continue today with high rates of regular attendance. During this time, we continued valuable face-to-face initiatives such as engaging in mask-making activities for the needy through the National Ladies Wing and pre-packing meals for soup kitchens. We received a notable mention of appreciation in the New South Wales Parliament for these ongoing efforts during the COVID-19 lockdowns. Ms. Linda Volz acknowledged the Sri Sathya Sai International Organization of Australia for providing generous weekly donations to COVID community care projects in Western Sydney, including food and essential supplies delivered to migrants and those in the community not eligible for any other assistance. The young adults drove service activities including blood, book, and food drives, and launched the Young Adults podcast, The Lion's Roar. We also successfully completed 2,800 birthing kits for the Birthing Kit Foundation of Australia. The education wing also successfully transitioned SSE lessons online at a national level, with lessons conducted every Sunday and an average attendance of 500 students. Several national parent engagement initiatives, such as parenting webinars and parent orientation sessions, were hosted online throughout the year, offering parents the opportunity to stay involved in the organization. National teacher enrichment activities were also conducted virtually through workshops, guest speaker sessions, and virtual resource development. SSE students also graduated in 2020 through a virtual celebration and the release of an electronic graduation book. Health Week 2020 was marked by a series of webinars on specialist topics, including allergies, eye health, skin health, a healthy brain, stress alleviation, healthy teeth, and healthy hearing, as well as a session on mental health for Are You OK Day by the Sai Medical Unit of Australia. The webinars were well received by all members. The Sai Medical Unit also provided Australian members with valuable mental health and well-being resources during COVID-19 lockdowns, and provided the medical students in Fiji support for the acquisition of a specialist neurosurgery microscope. As restrictions started to ease, many regions across Australia were able to successfully engage face-to-face with members once more in a COVID-safe environment for devotional singing sessions, study circles, health workshops, and celebrations of larger-scale events such as Maha Shivaratri. As part of our ongoing service initiatives, the SSSIO Australia has been working with the Ulladulla Public School, one of the many areas affected by the devastating bushfires of summer 2019 and 2020. We were able to support the school by building a bike track for students, with Sai value quotes placed along the track. The Sathya Sai College in Murwalimba held successful working bees throughout the year. Multiple tasks were completed, including tree and hedge trimming, weeding, mowing, repainting the playground, and paving new footpaths. We also took part in the Friendship Fest, co-hosted at the school, which saw over 800 attendees from the local community participate in the event and enjoy a host of multicultural food, entertainment, and viral care initiatives and health and well-being sessions. The SSSIO Australia's community engagement initiatives continue to flourish throughout the past year. The National Community Engagement Team, in partnership with ISSEA, are providing a weekly support program called Women with Hope to women who have escaped domestic violence and have experienced trauma at 2 safe harbours in southwest Sydney, managed by the Parramatta Mission Uniting Church. We are also a regular contributor to Good Morning Sai on Adelaide's multicultural radio station 5EBI, and we are also collaborating with universities across the country on service initiatives and hosting meditation sessions. In response to the recent floods in New South Wales, emergency disaster relief in the form of 5 ute loads of supplies were delivered within 3 days to the Wise Men's Ferry Bowling Club, which was then distributed to several affected families. We have also successfully been supporting the Sri Lankan village of Urelu, including building 3 toilets, a temporary shelter, upgrading the village, and supplying stationery to school-aged children. Members also contributed funds and medical supplies towards recovery efforts in Fiji, following Tropical Cyclone Harold and Tropical Cyclone Yasa. The SSSIO Australia showed our love and devotion towards Mother Earth by undertaking the 95 Green Pledges initiative in the lead-up to the 95th Advent of Sri Sathya Sai Baba in 2020, and partaking in a monthly eco-spiritual discipline program. Members were also encouraged to contribute to the national offering Plant Love by planting plants at home or in their communities. Sri Sathya Sai Baba reminded us on 18 July 1970, do all acts as offerings to God. Do not classify some as my work and some as His work. All work is His. He inspires. He helps. He executes. He enjoys. He is pleased. He reaps. He sowed. He alone exists, for all this manifoldness is but He, seen through the mirror of nature. Everything is for the attainment of the Supreme, to be utilized for that high purpose. The Sai devotees of Australia thank our loving Lord for the many opportunities in these missions and pray that He provides us many more through all areas of our lives to serve Him.